Hello, this is Perished Garden. Welcome to my 9 to 5, where today we are picking up from yesterday. Yeah, finishing up my nails. Obviously, I had to go to sleep last night, so now I am finishing off. Think of it as PTO, where I don't get paid and there's never TO. Yeah, so I buffed off the glossy stuff from the press-on nails. And here I want to show you what the color inspo, what the inspo for these nails were. Okay, so I buffed off those nails, I picked off the shiny part, I put a base on there, and now I am working I would call it a cat eye, except again, I don't know what I'm doing. Really what I like to do, and what I am always doing basically, is trying different base coats so I could see what the color changing nails look like with different base coats on it. Yeah, okay, you see that sweeping motion side to side? That's how you're supposed to apply gel polish. But I'm from the 90s, and this gel stuff was not available to me. So you slide it on. I think this one is one that I had to like slide on a bunch of times and get it right. I wasn't liking it. The white one and the black one, I have a hard time with because I have to let it settle, self-level. Oh, okay, this is also a cat eye, and I didn't like it. I saw the way it was going to look, and I was like, it's basically the same thing as the white. So I went and I got a different color. Here I am wiping it off. This one was more of a pink. And that one I really lathered it on. So I did realize that really like making it thick, adding more color the first time, and just blooping it on there is way better than trying to color over it. Okay, so now that I've got the base color down, here I am putting on the color changing layer. I was talking about something else and I totally forgot. I didn't finish that thought. But anyways, here I am putting the color changing layer. I put 2 layers of this. But I think what I was talking about was how I just like trying out what a top coat will look with a bunch of different bottom coats. Oh yeah, bright light warning. Oops. Um, yeah, this is the second coat of that color changing. All right, time to do the second hand. What did I go to go do? I went to go do something. I have a phone here. I have, oh, I didn't want the same bottom coat on both hands. Like I thought it could be enough of a difference because every nail would be different. But then I was like, I don't want both hands to be the same. That's too boring. It was too boring for me to have different colors on every nail. So here I am. I shook up the bottles, so I'm giving them time to settle while I clean up the edges because like I said yesterday, You don't want even the color on the skin because that will cause lifting for the whole nail. So since I'm waiting for the bottles to settle, I'm just cleaning up the edges, just going around the outside. And it's okay to scuff up the top coat of color because when you put the gloss on top, it's going to make everything shiny again. Unless you want it matte, it's going to make everything matte again. Um, so yeah, I'm not messing with my cuticles, I swear. I am just trying to gently scrape off where the extra color was at so it could be easy for that little machine to buzz it off. And here I am cleaning up all the dust and also prepping the other nails by cleaning up the dust on there. Did I put... Oh no, that's just the base. Okay, I don't need to put a pH balance. This is just the base for the color. I have the plate down at the bottom of the table. Okay, now time to start coloring. On this hand, this is my right hand. I did put more of the base color, especially that cat eye thing. And you could definitely see it in my fingers now. One has more of a shine, whereas the other one looks very opaque and just gray tinted. It's kind of weird. On the first hand, on that finger, I put like a yellow base. This one's more of an orange base. Oh, and I wanted that finger to settle to self-level. So I painted the other finger so that one had time to self-level, and now I am cat-eyeing it. And there you go. Put the light on that. And now that color there is of more of an orangey. Weird butterfly, scared me. More of an orangey glitter, pinkish orangey glitter, whereas the other one was more of a yellow gold. I'm telling you, I had to change it up. And then, of course, the thumb, I also laid that one on a little bit thicker so you can be able to see it better. Now, the goal on this cat eye was to have shine on both the tip and the nail bed. So that way when the color changing was on the cold, like on the tip of the nail, you can see what it all looks like. Right now it's a hot day, so I can't see what it looks like. But when I wash my hands early in the morning, you know, you can see the color changing. And yeah, there it is. I'm just barely stabilizing the color with that little lamp. So that way I could quickly put on a second coat. There you go. See? I am curing these for the appropriate amount of time. And again, I'm going in with this little machine to clean up the edges. We don't want any of that snaggle tooth to make the whole nail pop up. It's just not good for your skin. And I am buffing off, grabbing coffee, of course. Oh, you can see the tip there. You can see the color changing tips there. Can you? A little bit. But they are color changing. And to clean up, put everything away. Now the top coat. Now time for the top coat. Always time for coffee. Yay, there they are. Pretty nails. Coffee. And a yummy bread. My lunch break. I only eat half the muffin because self-control. I gotta pretend to have some. I'm sure my pancreas thanks me for pretending, at least. And there are the nails. I put some body lotion oil because I don't have cuticle oil, but there you go. And because, like I said earlier, there is no TO, I have to go outside and clean. Um, there's still some work to be done in this area. And because people are going to come over and work on it, I got to get all of our fun stuff out of here. I put a hat on because sun, skin, not always the best. I have been working on actually putting product on my face. Um, so we gotta, protect the skin. And the sun is bright in my eyeballs. My eyeballs don't like it either. So hat. Um, I realized that even though all of the stuff I was fixing was kind of gathered, I had it on this side, but then I remember that I have dogs, that one, and they might eat the furniture. So I still left it over on that side. And when people come over to finish working on what they said they were going to work, I'll easily move everything over. Until then, we are not going to let the dogs eat up furniture. And here's the load a day, because even though it's nail day, does not mean that the loads are going to wash themselves. Um, how much time do I have? About a minute. So I don't know what else I do here. I know I'm watching something. But I think that was it. I just cleaned up. I don't think I showed dinner. Maintenance. You gotta do maintenance. Gotta put all these things away. But that was it for the day. Thanks for watching. Have a powerful day. Bye.